The Philippines has accused China of stirring up trouble in the South China Sea. That's after Chinese vessels fired a water cannon at one Philippine ship and collided with another in some of the world's most contested waters. Our Asia correspondent Stash Butler with more.
Aboard a Philippine ship, video released by Manila shows sailors facing the force of the Chinese Coast Guard. 4 Filipinos were hurt in this latest clash in the South China Sea, and another ship was damaged in the collision. Chinese ships were trying to block a supply mission to the second Thomas Shoal, a reef occupied by the Philippines that China claims as its own, along with most of the South China Sea.
The Chinese Coast Guard conducted provocative, unilateral, illegal, and unprofessional acts that is conduct unbecoming of a Coast Guard officer.
Manila is being backed by Washington.
The United States is going to continue to stand by our Philippine ally, and our commitment to our mutual defense treaty is ironclad.
But there's growing support coming from Canberra too.
I am very concerned, and Australia is concerned, about any unsafe and destabilising behaviour in the South China Sea.
It's the result of a push by the Philippines President Marcos to make the South China Sea an international issue in a waterway that sees $3 trillion of trade pass through each year. But Beijing says Manila is only serving American interests.
China urges the US not to use the Philippines as a pawn to disrupt the situation in the South China Sea, and the Philippines should not allow itself to be manipulated by the US. History shows us that the pawn will ultimately be a sacrifice.
That's left it unclear how or whether China will back down.
Well, I don't know that they're looking for an off-ramp, but if they are looking for an off-ramp, they're looking for one that at least gives them the appearance of having not lost.
With no path to de-escalation in sight, some of the world's most contested waters may see more tension and more potential for miscalculation in the weeks and months to come. Stash Butler, Sky News, Taipei.